Next thing that I am going to do is to remove the background from the doggy photo. So how are we going to do this? So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to open this photo here. To remove the background, to open this in paint.net, I'm going to right click like this, open with, then here I select paint.net. So here is the photo. So first things first, so I'm going to use this layers panel. Yeah, and the first thing I will do is that I will create a new layer. So I click here. So I've created a new layer. This layer has no color, it is transparent, so I rename it to transparent. So I'm going to double click on it like this, then right here I type transparent. So I wrote transparent layer background. Say okay. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is to drag it down so that the photo is at the top, transparent background layer is at the bottom. Then I click this. So let me rename this to doggy. So I have renamed that layer to doggy photo so that we don't confuse our layers. So if you can remember, I said that this is the transparent layer background, and now this is the doggy photo. The doggy photo layer. Okay. Now to get us started with removing the background, I am going to select this tool here. It is called the lasso select tool. So I click on it. Then let me first zoom this image. I'm clicking on control key combined with the plus key on the numpad. Okay, so now you can see doggy here. So now to get us started, I'm going to use the lasso tool to move it along the edges of the animal. Do like this. You can see me the lasso tool edges for a doggy. That. Then I pull it to the right like this. I pull it to the right. Now to remove that background, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click delete. Yeah, you see. So being able to remove part of the background. Let's do it for the back here. For the back here. So you just need to do this bit in pieces. Don't need to go through. You don't need to do it in one swoop. Just do it in bits so that you can be able to do it at your own pace without worrying about making mistakes. Because if you do it continuously, you might find that you've made an error and then you'll have to repeat it again. So if you do it bit by bit, you're able to minimize the chances of the errors that you commit. So once I select it, I just click delete. So there was this bit that was missing here. I also need to select it and then I do delete. Okay, now let me do speed here, some following with the lasso tool the edges of the dog through, and I pull it to the thumb. I go like this. So now with this selected area, I just click, I just hit the delete key and it is deleted. So I'm going to repeat the same process for remaining bits, and I could actually do this. Let me this bit here, then I move it to the right, to the top, then I move it to the right, to the bottom. So now you see the selected area. I'm going to hit delete so that it is deleted. That bit is deleted. So I can then come back here, do a select like this. I run it along the edges of the animal. This requires a lot of patience. If you have time, you can do it. I do that, then I click delete. So there's a small portion that also needs to be removed. Do not select it well. It again. I hit delete. As you can see, we're doing this in small bits, and no, let me repeat this. Doing it in small bits. Don't need to do it in a rush. Just need to do it small bits so that you can do it right. So there's a small bit here that I omitted. Let me fix it. Like that. It is deleted. Scrolling down, by the way, see the towards the buttons because I'm scrolling with this button. I'm scrolling down with the mouse button. Now let's finish the head section. It is a painstakingly slow process, but that's what you need to do. So the head is done. You can see that. Now we also need to remove the shadow in this right side. So I'm going to start from here. I'm gonna do it. Let me first get rid of that bit. So I hit delete. There's this bit here, let me trim it out. Yeah, that's deleted. Continue again and remove this remaining bit. Oh no, I have to restart it over. Yeah, I'm running the lasso tool along the edges of the to the right, to the bottom, that, and then I click delete. So this whole patch is going to disappear. So that one disappeared. I think I should also this other bit here remove it because we don't need it. We only remain with a small bit that we are going to delete. Scroll to the left to remove this whole chunk here. But you don't have to use the lasso tool for this. You could even take you could click here the rectangle, select, then you do something like this. Yes, you see. So all that bit is selected, you just hit the delete key like that. So let me zoom in. Oh yeah, in. So that's how our doggy looks like. Our doggy photo looks like. Let me zoom out. There's this bit here that remained. Just select it like this, and then we hit delete. Okay. To complete the remaining bits, like this part here, I'm going to reselect the lasso tool again. Remember we had clicked on the rectangle, select this one here. So now we need to click the lasso select tool again so that we can remove this remaining bit here. Okay, let me cover doggy photo here. So we're going to finish on the tail bit. Start from here. Like this. I don't know why I'm feeling my hand is so stiff. I'm a little bit shaky. This. So once I'm through, I just move this so that I can cover all that bit here. Delete it. So I'm going to click on the delete key. That bit is done. That bit is done. It is pending. Pending bit is this area here. This area here. So now let's remove this bit here. So I'm going to run the lasso tool again here like this along the edges of the animal. This. And I move it down so that I can select that bit, and then I click on delete so that it can be removed like that. So far so good. The only remaining bit is this part here. This part here. So now to remove this, I'm going to run the lasso tool here. Left paw, yeah. Like this, like this. Hope you can see. That moving down along his chest. Like down here. Like this. Hope you can see the selected area. Down like this. Down like this. All the way here. Like that. Down. That. Hope now you can see the selected area. That bit needs to go. So I'm going to click on delete key. You can see so far so good. Been able to delete most of the background area. Now for small bits like this one, you can zoom your image, this, then run the lasso tool on it. For example, now just to remove this bit here, do this, then I hit delete. The bit is gone. Now for here, let's do that. Click delete. For run the lasso tool, click delete. So I'm going to repeat this for the remaining parts. Don't I did it wrong? To redo it again. some bits are too small, you can ignore them. Then want a fine sharp image to remove it is not required there. So that bit goes side part here, like, yeah, and that's it. So let's zoom inward. So there goes our puppy background removed. I think for this step, I could say that that bit has been completed. The bit of removing the background from the dog. Next step, I will show you how to add a white outline on the dog's photo.